Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode today from our offices here in London. And today I have a special guest with myself here. Today I have Charlie with me, and then you will wondering, or you will think first of all he might be another football player, and which I will represent as his agent. It's not really like that, so we'll find out. It's very interesting actually. Charlie is an eSports athlete. Yeah, Charlie plays Clash Royale, and he is doing that in a professional way. He's 17 years old, and for me as an agent who are representing players on the pitch is interesting, will be the journey in future that I as an agent in sports will represent players like Charlie off the pitch. They're playing video games. And for you, I wanted to explain to you, it's very interesting. That's kind of the future. That's why I'm always saying, think outside the box as an agent. Agents represent talent. These could be football players, it could be basketball players, it could be a singer, but it could be also an esports athlete for yourself. So think about the future, where it goes. Esports is a business which is growing every day, which you already see as well. More people are playing video games, and the revenue and the tournaments and for athletes is massive, and sponsors are coming into the game. We have esports arenas now built up all over the world. And today I want to talk a little bit with Charlie about his life and to have an understanding, and hopefully I will be his agent soon and we will work together. And so yeah, let me ask first. Yeah, Charlie, first of all, thank you for coming, being here in our offices. Charlie, how did you become an esports athlete?
So there was an online tournament in the game, and it kind of like the top, I think 25 million people competed, and like the top 40 players got invited to a combine in Amsterdam. So like players got drafted from that, and I actually got drafted from that to be in like the professional league, which was based in LA, which started in 2018. So yeah.
So you're an athlete now living in LA.
Yeah.
I mean, not a bad way, going from England to live in LA and play. And you're playing for a team in Los Angeles. You live there. How does your day look like? Like, what's the typical day of yours as an esports athlete in Los Angeles?
Usually wake up like 9 to 10. We have a bit of free time for a few hours, like go to the gym, get some fresh air, relax, and then we have like usually 2 blocks of scrim, so one before lunch, usually around like 3 hours, and then we have like a lunch break for like an hour, and then another like block of scrim, so 3 hours, and then we have like after that like dinner or free time, and then we have free time after dinner, which I personally use to practice more, and players can use it for like personal practice or whatever they want really.
So how many hours per day you practice? What's the average?
I think 12 hours a day.
12 hours a day, massive. A professional football player goes nowadays to training at the training ground. They train 1.5, 2 hours, maybe 3, and then they're back. That's it. And then they have a game at the weekend. You train 12 hours a day. It's massive. So you're a team member. You're in a team, right? You play for a certain team in Los Angeles. And how many of you are there in this team?
There's usually 4 or 5. I've been in teams with like 4 and 5. Yeah. 4
or 5 players. And what kind of, are you traveling a lot as well, or are you always in Los Angeles, or have you been to other places in the world to compete?
So as you said before, I went to Amsterdam for the combine, and I also went to the World Cyber Games, which was in Xi'an in China last year, which was good.
Okay, interesting, and very interesting. His brother is a professional esports athlete as well, right? And he's the world champion, I heard. He won it in South Korea. What exactly is that? What is he playing?
He plays Brawl Stars, so it's actually a game owned by some company, Superstars, Clash Royale. But yeah, it's slightly different.
Interesting. So to show you, to give you an understanding, one of our athletes we represent has an own esports team. It's Erkut Sögüt. He has the M10 esports team, which has a FIFA team and a Fortnite team. So there are Fortnite players and FIFA players. And now we are thinking about working with athletes together, and Charlie is one of these athletes, and we think esports is growing. And for us, and for you as an upcoming agent especially, think outside the box. These athletes are very interesting, and I think there's a future because the business is growing. You might be representing some players on the pitch and later some players off the pitch. So your agency might represent both. So think about that. Charlie, thanks a lot for being with us, and hopefully a lot of people outside in the world there will understand and start representing athletes like you. Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you.
Thank you.